Blast off time! Might as well start a ceremony in playfulness, irreverent, with reverence. See if I can get rid of this here. So I don't want you too distracted. No. Where is it? How do I get rid of it? Let's try that. So in this sacred moment on the hilltop, I come before you as Blue Thunderbird Woman with the counsel of the cosmos bringing forth messages. That's usable energy. This is my card today. This is my card today. And I said I was going to read it so you can know how to use this energy. And I want to read you a quote that I put in this book many years ago by Helen Keller. The marvelous riches of human experience would lose something of the rewarding joy if there were no limitations to overcome. The hilltop hour would not be half so wonderful if there were no dark valleys to traverse. Helen Keller. The call from the cosmos is a campaign. Deed, not word. Deed, not word. Yesterday I did a live saying, what's next? I was led to picking a card from the Sacred Path, and when I was looking for that quote, I also found something in my book about the number 8, and this being the hilltop hour of planting love seeds with the blog 10 years ago after an 8808 ceremony. My intent was sacred connections, connecting back to Mother Earth and all our relations. And in the 10 years, the cosmos came. I wasn't even thinking about my relations to the cosmos. The Fae came. I wasn't even thinking about our relations to the elementals. And with the 8818, more has been revealed today by reading this card. This is the Seneca Teachings, the native path of the Seneca. So while I read this, I'm also going to interpret the path. Thunderbeings that give us the fire from the sky, energy from Mother Earth, divine creation flies through the air to touch us, electrifying change, bringing love's true essence into our hearts again. The thunder beings make up the love call of the sky nation. The fire sticks or lightning bolts are a rare gift from the Sky Father to Earth Mother. The thunderers who accompany a storm carry the mating call that announces the divine union of earth and sky. The thunder beings are the host of lovers who give energy to the Earth Mother. Are you a host of lover? The Thunder Chief proclaims the beauty of love between Father Sky and Mother Earth. The fire sticks create a bridge between the two lovers and are a physical expression of their love for one another. The Cloud People gather where the dance of union is to be held and house the Thunder Chief and fire sticks within their bodies, awaiting the joyous time. Through this intricate mating dance, our Mother Earth is regenerized so that life may continue through the nurturing rains who feed her body. Since our Mother Earth is magnetic in nature, she has need of the electrical energies supplied by the thunder beings. The rain people recycle the moisture of Sky World and give back to Earth Mother so that her body may feed all things green and growing. As the cloak of Father Sky covers the Earth Mother in a mantle of blue each day, we two-legged see the beauty of his love for her when the Cloud People form the thoughts and combined ideas take physical shape. And so in the Seneca tongue, Awaken is the language of love. This language of love is at work between Father Sky and Mother Earth. When Mother Earth needs the love and warmth of Grandfather Sun to support the needs of all her children, we see thunderstorms, lightning, and rain as their bodies dance the sacred dance of divine union. The Thunder Chief calls out in Awaken, the ancient language of love, for the Earth Mother to prepare herself for the bridegroom. That is the thunder. And that fire medicine of lightning then comes between them, which is directed along the lines of energy that form a grid system over her body. If a fire stick touches Mother Earth in one area, the electricity may travel great distances to re-energize those places that need male energy that Father Sky supplies. The individual needs of all parts of her body are assisted by the thunder beings, since they are Father Sky medicine allies or helpers. This act of love between Mother Earth and Father Sky can be tender and gentle or torrid and passionate. This lovemaking is experienced as weather changes and climate shifts by the children of Earth. Floods, fires, hailstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes, typhoons are the freedom of nature. In every case, the end result is the fulfillment of our Earth Mother's needs and must be looked at from the viewpoint of the greatest good for all living creatures. Great Mystery has a hand in all acts of the Uni-World, UNIWORLD, Uni-World. And each act supports the need for growth and change. That's the cosmos, the macro. Now for the micro, for us. The lovemaking of Mother Earth and Father Sky bring renewal to the whole of creation. Our personal renewal, which nature reflects, can be brought about by cleansing our fears, cultivating new growth, releasing old habits, or allowing ourselves to be loved and protected. The thunder beings bring us the raw energy we need to change and renew our lives. We humans are catalyzers who have electric, magnetic, giving and receiving bodies. We are the bridge that connects earth and sky. When we are in harmony, We are the bridge that connects earth and sky when we are in harmony. Like Mother Earth and Father Sky, we are male and female in nature. The command of usable energy comes when male and female are in balance within us. The Thunderbeings, the application, the Thunderbeings card is telling you that you are a catalyzer and may now command the usable energy at hand. You are being funded with energy needed to complete any task you have in mind. If you have been trying without results or just couldn't get enough steam going, this card signals relief. You can drop the frustration and get on with it. The energy is now yours. Call it to you and use it. Usable energy comes in many forms. See which kind of energy applies to your present situation and then command it. Your body is a lightning rod and will conduct all the energy you need. Shout your intention to the Sky Nation. The Thunder Beings remind you to replenish yourself equally to the amount of energy you expand. I see. I was saying this in not so many words on 8/8/18 with saying our bodies are the magic wands, but for many years I've been saying we are the link. I was seeing it as a tree, the link between heaven and earth, but it's the lightning bolt. So our bodies are the staff, the galactic staff, and the cosmos make love through us. We are the catalyst. This is how we are going to amplify our ascension right now. So I'm committed to a 30-day challenge. Not in here, but on my regular timeline. Words of love are fine, but feeling it, letting it spill over, and doing it, doing the practice for 30 days. Sacred connections, sacred contracts. So I've been flying solo. I still am for so long, and I was like, I'm just starting to gain energy. I don't want to burn out. This was yesterday because I'm like, okay, we got to pause on this mountaintop, have a celebration that we have arrived. And so my shout out is, yes, enough is enough. I'm staying in bliss. And how's it going to work? Teamwork. So I did a 30-day challenge in 2009. Again, solo flying of the cosmic breath. So 9 years later, I see clearly the role, the duty, the responsibility to continue to spread this love. So let me show you or tell you there's so much wisdom in this book, and the seeds where I've looked like a fool. This was yesterday's card. I shared it. The Fool. Of spreading love. All these years, and so many of the seeds, they just look like they were scattered, but now they're being pulled together. They're being pulled. We're calling each other home. I know we have codes for each other. But this wisdom, this wisdom, it's under intention. As I said yesterday, that the eighth fire and Dave's teachings from meeting him in 1995 are part of this book. Since I spent much of spring and summer this year, so this was being published in 2008, volunteering for the eighth fire movie and ceremonies, I unintentionally called forth the number 8. I had the final screening with Elder Dave Christian come back to BC on 8/8/08, so he came earlier in the winter of 2008 to Vancouver. I was writing the numbers over and over again in emails, flyers, and posters. I was involved with the energies or vibration of the number 8, and what has happened is the energy of this number came back to me and taught me about itself. We can be involved with anything we put our attention on. Everything is energy. It just vibrates differently, so it shows up differently. And there is intelligence in everything. One thing I learned from this number is the next step to learning the meaning from the First Nations elders who teach, be careful what you put in your circle. Basically, what goes around comes around, or karma, but in the native tradition, it's be careful what you put in your circle. I've come to learn there's more than just one circle for giving and receiving. When we use intentions, it is the giving process, and we receive from another circle, so that resembles the figure 8. Our thoughts, our words, actions go into the circle we are living in, and the next circle is the infinite intelligence that hears and brings it back, the energies of those thoughts, words, deeds, to come closer to us. Using the power of intention helps the energy to spin with more intensity when we understand this. And once you understand that absolutely every infinite thing we know about and don't know about is energy in motion, you can begin testing for yourself that we are truly connected to everything. I've had so much energy put forth into the figure 8, and I had the focus and thoughts of others as well, which made drawing it back to me the lessons that this energy teaches even more powerful. There's always a caution to be humble and responsible when tapping into this power. Be careful what you put into your circle. Do what you will with harm to none. And so this is where I was, and I have been many times, circles, and I'm coming back to that saying thank you before stating an intention, because I totally trust what will come to me. Then I wait with excitement and anticipation. Excitement is what helps us be in the state that all great mystics have told us. Be like a child. The childlike state is when you ask for your desire and then detach in the mindset of wonder. I wonder how the universe will bring me my desire. The goddess is a great creatrix and loves to show off if we let her. I remember a time I used to ask the angels to show off to me, and it worked. And it was quite fun receiving the results. And traditionally, the end of an intention, invocation, or statement was the words, "So be it," or "So mote it be." You're signing out with the divine forces. I could even say, "Make it so." Something else to note is other people have their own agendas or intentions for us. Their intentions may be so strong they dominate over ours, especially when we're first walking the path of the heart, becoming our true selves. So I put in this poem, conflict resolutions for life. People are unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good, people may accuse you of selfish motives. Do good anyway. If you are successful, you may win false friends and true enemies. Succeed anyway. The good you do today may be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. Honesty and transparency make you vulnerable. Be honest and transparent anyway. What you spend years building may be destroyed overnight. Build anyway. People who really want help may attack you if you help them. Help them anyway. Give the world the best you have and you may get hurt. Give the world your best anyway. The world is full of conflict. Choose peace of mind anyway. Anonymous. So we have our own intentions, our own purposes to be worked on, but there's the bigger collective transformation. Hocus pocus focus. Bringing the cosmic love to the masses. So I'm going to practice as much as I can in this group between now and the end of the month. My deed is to also be the lightning bolt, the Thunderbeing, to prepare your bodies with cosmic love. So perhaps the last week of this month, I'll be guiding us all in the cosmic love. And it's our upgrades that we've been doing that's bringing us to this higher perspective, this hilltop hour, and letting love lead. The best way I can do that as time savers is to make videos. I don't have time for my fingers to do the walking as much. So that fellowship of the circle, you know, all those stories of the light over darkness, we have been in a spiritual war. Love has won. And if you think about the Lord of the Rings, it was a small fellowship circle. So I am calling with great thanks to the players, the movers and the shakers who hear this call. Love has led me to you. Love has led you to me in this community. And what I know about me, I know about you. And that we do let love lead. Sometimes we have to course correct, but a path has been cleared. And again, the collective message from the Council of the Cosmos is, it's time. I call to the human angel hands for volunteers for September. I was wondering how I could do this. Reusable energy, the thunder beings, the rainbow warriors, the star seeds. I've been preparing for you. I know now. I am meant to be with you. A love leader. And if you don't believe it, let me believe for you that we are in this fork of the road. And it is with our celebration. Look, I found some cookies. Celebration. It is in our celebration energy of bliss consciousness. Is here. It's here. We can stay here. The cosmic fire inside us, blazing. Let's fan it for each other. Let's fan it for each other. Anything else? We stand ready to celebrate our ascension as one. Where we go one, we go all. So these are some seed thoughts. Slow and steady in your personal life. Hocus pocus focus wins the ascension race. So slow and steady. Keep steady to the path of the heart. We have arrived, and we can stay in bliss consciousness. We have arrived. Thunder love, thunder love. I am blue, Thunderbird woman. The link, the bridge between heaven and earth. So my human angels, volunteers, hands, deed of doing this love breath, doing the work and spreading it for September. So I might just do an event page for volunteers with this cosmic campaign. Deed, not word. And I'm sorry if I can't get to any comments. It's really going to, slow and steady, right? Slow and steady. I actually saw a woman, Heidi Allen, I believe, talking about when we were 5, and we have the coloring books that have connect the dots. Do you remember those? Right? And so when we're connecting 1, 2, 3, we have no idea. 4, 5, still not sure. 6, 7, she used a duck, but I'll use a star. Then we see what we've connected those dots. I see the cosmic trail of breadcrumbs because of putting on the Patreon site. So the Patreon has taken me 8 months to be ready to really launch it for September. And the first thing is crowdfunding, membership, so I can pay for a virtual assistant. And to have the Rainbow family connected there. Eventually moving right off Facebook, that's my goal by 2020, and over to serious people, serious community who are remembering their cosmic self. The essence of love, that we are here to bring forth. And that seed that was planted in me from Dave Kershane, that the old ones told him that before coming to our mother's wombs, we all made a promise to Great Spirit that we would do all we could to bring forth his original dream and vision, which was to bring love to what he created. And another seed was the generosity. And the solution is really simple. It's sharing. It's sharing. So he said our gifts do not belong to us, they belong to the people. And it's only that one step at a time. For these 10 years, a lot of times I've been walking in the dark. And now I'm seeing. I'm seeing the sacred connections and contracts. This number 8 was given to me by Debbie DeSwan. And I found out on 808 that we actually became Facebook friends 7 years earlier on 808. And she connected with me because she read my book on how to become a golf goddess, which really should be how I became a golf goddess, connecting back to the land from Dave, and how I brought that into with gratitude golf games and the generosity. And the tagline, or it's all about connecting. I say that's what our future is. So this was finished in 2008 and came out 2009. And these were, I leave you now with 4 words for our future. It's all about connecting. Connecting to nature and all its kingdoms, to the seasons, to Mother Earth and Father Sky, to the spirit within all things, to play, to the inner male and female, to the outer male and female, to girlfriends, to children, to grandparents, to the ancestors, to divinity, to the intangible, to the breath, to the virtues, to peace, to the heart and unconditional love, to a global community. Crazy seeds that the magic got planted in here, and then it was time to spread it out. And that's by being in our sacred connections. And the seeds before that were my intention with my yoga studio that I had 5 years, called the Yoga Connection. One heart, one mind, one world. And it was a rainbow. So I've just been walking my talk and not even knowing half the time. A lot of times it was my future self prompting me into action. And thank God, the cosmos are really loud. It's not a still, small voice. When you have the willingness to look like a fool, say yes to love, let love lead. Let love lead. I'm here. I'm here to help. Maybe not comment, because I'm just being in deeds right now. I'm going to, but I will have a Q&A. That's the best way to do it. Okay. The beginning of what's next. Committing to the cosmos. Will you commit? Will you be a human angel? Will you realize that this is our time? And the fork in the road is, if I stay solo, it's a slow ride. How fast do you want to go? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aho. Aho. I love you.